Yo, what's good, football fanatics? Welcome back to Diary TV channel, your go-to channel for all things football, where we live and breathe the beautiful game. I'm Ogene Karo Asowe, your host, and today we're diving deep into the green and white world of Nigerian Super Eagles. Buckle up, because we've got a sizzling update on one of the team's brightest stars, Moses Simon, and some fiery words from the gaffer himself, Eric Chelle. This story is straight from the pitch, and it's got all the passion, drama, and intensity we love about Nigerian football. If you're a Super Eagles fan, you know we're in a new era with Coach Eric Chelle at the helm. And let me tell you, this Franco-Malian tactician is shaking things up. Today we're breaking down his latest comment about the relentless Moses Simon, the FC Nantes winger who has been lighting up both club and country. So grab your Jay-Z, maybe some jollof rice, and let's get into it. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a single update on Diary TV. Let's go. Alright, let's set the scene. It was June 2025 and the Super Eagles are fresh off a thrilling Unity Cup win in London, where they took down Jamaica in a nail-biting penalty shootout. The vibes are high, the team is buzzing, and all eyes are on a blockbuster friendly against Russia at the iconic Luzhniki Stadium. This is where our story kicks off, folks, and it's all about Moses Daddy Ajala Simon, the 29-year-old speedster who is a cornerstone of this Nigerian squad. According to a report on June 7, 2025, Coach Eric Chelle couldn't hold back his admiration for Moses Simon after the winger's 81st appearance for Nigeria in that Russian friendly. Moses, playing for FC Nantes in League One, has been a relentless force, and Chelle was singing his praises like he was a lead vocalist in a Nigeria highlife band. Chelle has called Simon a player who always does his best to help the team, highlighting his work rate, his fleet-footed dribbling, and his ability to make things happen on the wing. And let's talk numbers. 10 goals and 15 assists for the Super Eagles. That is no small feat. The guy has been delivering for Nigeria like a dispatch rider in Lagos traffic. Chelle's exact word, he said, and I quote, "I tell him to calm down because Moses is just that intense on the pitch." Picture Moses Simon charging down the flank, leaving defenders in the dust, and Chelle's on the sideline like, "Bro, take it easy, you are too hot." That's the kind of energy we love to see. And during that Unity Cup final against Jamaica at Bradford GT Community Stadium, Simon was out there celebrating with defender Fredrick Benjamin like they've won the World Cup. That's the spirit of the Super Eagles under Chelle. It's all about passion, unity, and going all out. Now let's zoom in on Moses Simon, because this man's journey is pure inspiration. Born in Jos, Nigeria, Moses has been a Super Eagles staple since his debut in 2015. Over 70 caps, 3 African Cup of Nations tournaments, and now a key figure in Chelsea's new look squad. This guy has got pedigree. At 29, he is in his prime, tearing it up for FC Nantes in France League One. And this season alone, he has racked up 13 goals contribution, 6 goals and 7 assists, despite Nets fighting to stay out of the relegation zone. That's clutch performance right here, people. Simon is not just about stats though. It's got that Nigerian flair, that Niger kind of passion. The type of player who can jink past 2 defenders, whip in across, and still track back to help the defense. Chelle sees that also and is loving it. In that Russian friendly, Simon was everywhere, even though Nigeria settled for a 1-1 draw with goals from Semi Ajayi and own goal, ouch, and Tolu Arokudare. Simon's work rate was a big reason why the Super Eagles held their own against a Russian side that has been steamrolling teams like Belarus and Vietnam in recent friendlies. But here is the tea. Simon's future at Nantes is looking shaky. His contract runs until June 2026, but there are talks of move to Paris FC, Everton, or even AS Roma. Imagine Moses Simon in the Premier League, linking up with the like of Alex Iwobi at Everton. Diary TV fan, what do you think? Should Moses stay in France or should he chase that Premier League dream? Drop your thoughts in the comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Let's talk about the man behind the magic, Eric Chelle. This man has only been in charge since January 2025 and he's already got the Super Eagles playing like warriors. In another article from June 5th, 2025, Moses Simon spilled the beans on Chelle's brutal game plan. Simon said, and I'm paraphrasing here, Chelle has brought a war mentality to the team. His motto, just go and kill. Not literally to kill though, but you get the vibe. It's about hitting the ground running, pressing high and dominating from the first whistle. Simon described training under Chelle as a battlefield. He said, in training, it feels like it's a battlefield. On match day, you can see the intensity from the first whistle. Even the substitutes know that they are coming in for a war. That's the kind of fire we've been missing. Chelle got this French-inspired high-pressing philosophy that is turning the Super Eagles into a fearless unit. Under his watch, Nigeria has gone unbeaten in 4 games, win over Rwanda, Ghana, Jamaica, and plus that draw against Zimbabwe. The Unity Cup trophy, that is Nigeria's first silverware in over a decade, and Chelle has got Moses Simon and the boys playing with a swagger we haven't seen in years. But it's not just about tactics. Chelle is a disciplinarian. He's got this 8:30 rule. If you're not in the locker room by 8:30 a.m. for a 9 a.m. training session, you are in trouble, whether you are Victor Osimhen or Zidane. That discipline is paying off, and players like Moses Simon are thriving under this no-nonsense approach. Chelle is not yet to play game, well, except the one that win trophies though. So where do we go from here? As of today, July 21st, 2025, the Super Eagles are gearing up for a massive month. The African Nations Championship (CHAN) kicks off in East Africa on August 2nd, and Chelle is leading the Super Eagles B team packed with MPFL stars like Anas Yusuf and Sekiru Alimu. But the real test comes in September with the World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and South Africa. Nigeria is sitting 4th in their group with just 7 points from 6 matches. Not great, but Chelle and Simon in the mix, and with that we've got hope. Moses Simon is expected to be a lock for the final 23-man squad for these qualifiers. His form at Nantes, despite their struggle, makes him indispensable. And let's not forget, he's been named amongst Europe's most precious players by Transfer Market, contributing to 46.4% of Nantes League's goals this season. That's up there with Mo Salah and Alexander Isak. If Simon can carry that form into the qualifier alongside stars like Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, Nigeria might just turn their World Cup campaign all around. On the club front, Simon's transfer saga is heating up. Paris FC is offering a juicy salary and the lure of playing in the French capital is strong. But with interest from Premier League clubs like Series A AS Roma, Moses has options. Diary TV fam, where do you want to see Moses Simon next season? Let us know in the comment. And don't forget to indicate it in the comments as well. Alright folks, that's the pause of the Super Eagles right now. Moses Simon tearing it up, Chelle's bringing the heat, and Nigeria is ready to soar. From the Unity Cup triumph to the battle against Russia, the team's got fight, flair, and a whole lot of heart. Moses Simon's relentless spirit is the perfect symbol of what Chelle is building. A squad that is ready to go to war for Nigeria. As we wrap up, let's give a shout out to you, our Diary TV family. Thank you for rocking with us. If you've loved this deep dive, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow football fans, and subscribe for more updates on the Super Eagles and beyond. Drop a comment. Do you think Moses Simon is the key to Nigerian World Cup hopes? And who else should Chelle call for these qualifiers? This is Ogenekara Asoe signing off from Diary TV. keep the football fever alive, and let's soar with the Super Eagles. Peace out.